Welcome everybody to the podcast called The Industry. I'm your host, your favorite bartender, DFW. My name is Chris. The podcast will be out every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Please go on Instagram. Follow the_industry at 24, the_industry at 24. So tonight will be the last episode for this one. For a while, we're going to be taking a break for this season. Sydney couldn't make it. She started a new job, man, and I wanted to wait, but she said no, she didn't want to make sure that we didn't not leave you guys with an episode. So she told me to record tonight and do it without her, and she said that she's sorry, that she can't wait to see you guys for the next season, which is going to be coming out. And you guys already know that I'm starting another podcast called The Update with my boy Leo. And that's going to be coming out soon. Be on the lookout for that. That one's going to be about everything, from sports to relationships to things that's trending to anything. It's going to give you the update of life and all of that. So be on the lookout for that one. And that one's going to be, pretty good. Yeah, I like this one. I know y'all going to like that one. So, like I said, be on the lookout for that one. That will be out in October. I can't give you guys a date yet, but just know it will be out in October. Yep. So, this is going to be a little different. I'm going to recap this season, talk about certain things, talk about things that's trending, talk about a couple of things that's in the restaurant that happened to me at work. So, we just going to go from there. Hopefully I keep you guys entertained. I did an episode by myself last season, so let's get this one. I know I look a little bit different. I shaved my beard. Yeah. Tried to, look like, I know I look young. A lot of people say that I look like, I'm like, say 24. And fuck y'all, whoever saying in the comments saying I look older than what I am. So let's get it started. You guys know that I pick, the top 3 stories that's on Instagram, and whatever people write me in, tune in and write, I pick the top 3, talk about that, and express to you guys how I feel about it. And, since I don't got Sydney, thanks a lot, Sydney. You want to make big moves? I'm playing. Congratulations, Sydney, to getting that new job. But we're just gonna I'm gonna piggyback off of what they write and tell you guys about my experience with some of it and how I feel about some of it. All right. So I got somebody wrote in, Riley. It gets on my nerves when a stranger, when a manager schedules you outside your availability. That does get on my nerve also. Like, you got a strict schedule saying that, hey, I can't work either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. And then they schedule you. And you're like, hey, man, I can't work on these days. They're like, well, I already scheduled you. Well, that's not my problem because I put my availability in. So you got to figure that out. But then it's crazy that sometimes they be telling you need to figure this out. Why do I need to figure this out? I don't feel like I should be able. I don't think I should have to figure this out. You guys should figure that out. And when it's like when you schedule me, how's that my fault? How was that my responsibility? When I got hired and I sit here and tell you, hey man, I can't work Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. And then we come to terms on the hiring process, and you sit here and say, all right, yeah, you right. All right, is that going to be okay with you? You say, yeah, that's going to be okay. You're like, all right, cool. And then, boom, you schedule me. Hey, man, remember we talked about that on that interview? I said I can't work these days. Oh, yeah. My bad. But even though I know I scheduled you, can you just get it taken care of? No, you can get it taken care of. I'm not coming in. And there's been the times I've seen a lot of managers will sit here and write people up for them not coming in for something they messed up on. And I think I've been a witness to that. I think that's bogus. So I feel you, Riley. That does get on my nerve also. So, yeah. And I got another one. Haley, I think it's stupid when people come up to the bar and ask, do we have shots? Nah, bro. We just back here with us hella liquor just for show and tell. What do you think? We don't serve shots. We don't. So why do you ask that? Like people ask the dumbest things and like the most ridiculous things. Like this one guy asked me, he was like, "Do you guys got Keystone on draft?" Who the hell? Who the hell drinking Keystone on draft? Like nobody drinking Keystone, period. But you got the nerve to ask, "Do we have Keystone on draft?" Come on, man. That's like saying like, "Do we got Bush Light on draft?" No one's drinking that, man, at all. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to drink Bush though when I was like 18, 19. We used to get at the me me and my boys when I lived in Chicago. It'd be like 10, like 6 of us when we scrape up the money that we got and get a 30 pack and some Reggie. And we think we was doing big listening to like Drake and talking about like, listen to a song like we looking like we doing it big, like we got money like that, living like we Big Meech or something. With a 30 case of Bush and some Reggie. I swear we used to think when we was doing it, man, we used to be like, hey, bro, we out here living it. Or I used to sit here and then I used to rap back in the day, believe it or not. Yeah, I used to rap. And we had some Bush Light or, we had some money in our pockets at that time. We get MGD, you know. Yeah, we felt like we was doing it big with MGD. Like, hey, bro, we got that good beer. And then we write on like MySpace and like Facebook, and we like shit in the studio, making that magic. Man, we was not in the studio. We was in my room with a Radio Shack mic with a wave cap around it, and we had to turn off the ceiling fan to record, and it'd be like 5 of us in there. We'd be hot as hell. And I remember my mom used to knock on the door in the middle of us recording. I'm like, oh. But yeah, I know I got off topic, but that just reminded me, like, people saying stupid, like, do we got Keystone on draft? Like, yeah, I don't understand when people come up to the bar, hey, do you guys have vodka? I feel like every bar has vodka. I feel like every bar has gin, whiskey. Shit. It was a time that I was bartending. This dude came up to me. He like, let me get a double shot of Parmesan. Who the hell has Parmesan at their bar? Where you going? Somebody has Parmesan. Some places barely got Hennessy, Remy, and like Courvoisier. And you talking about Parmesan? Come on, man. You look at, if anybody want to know what Parmesan is, type Parmesan in. If you go to the liquor store, it's an $8 bottle. $8. And he want to know, do we got that? Come on, brother. Up your game up, man. Shit, at least get Crown or Courvoisier. Shit, even get brandy. Like, come on, man. Parmesan? That's, ugh. He was one of them old school brothers, you know what I'm saying? The one with the suit on, had his hat tilted to the side like this. Hey, yeah, brother. Let me get that double shot of that Parmesan. Anybody out there know who them old school brother is? The one say, come on, cat. Come on now. That was one of those people you walk up to, like, hey, man, how's your day going? I can't call it. What does that even mean? I can't call. What does that mean? Like, what? And I got another one, Nick. You know a restaurant is going to shit when you train for one day and then they say you good, you can go on the floor. Yes. Yes. For anybody who wants to join this industry, if you want to sit here and join it and you apply for any restaurant and they tell you, hey man, like, and they tell you like, hey, during your training, Hey man, you good? I feel like you good. You can get on the floor now, brother. I don't even know the menu. I only did one day. What do you mean? Leave, cause that place is going to shit. I remember when I was working at BL, it was me and my boy Frank. We started around the same time. We didn't know, we knew of each other because we worked at a different spot, but at different locations. We crossed each other's paths, but we didn't know each other like that. And so then he started like 2 days before me. And while we was working, they sat here and said, "Oh man, you guys are good on training. You guys are good. You guys are. I can tell you guys know what y'all doing." We like, okay, forget it. And so they told us to come in on Sunday. So we come in on Sunday, and while we come in, it was this cheerleader event, and I think it was like 40, 50 people. We had to take care in this private party room. I know you guys heard me and Cindy talk about it before. And then when we was doing it, we didn't get set up. They told us to come in at 12, and the party came at 12:30. How we gonna get set up? We didn't even know the menu, and not even know that we knew the menu. Oh, I wish I could call him right now, and he could tell you guys this. So we did the best we can at ringing up food, and it was the kitchen manager. He sat here and was cooking the food, and one of the kids ordered chicken tenders. This man had a chicken breast on the plate with fries. We were like, "Hey man, that's supposed to be a chicken tenders." So this man cut the chicken breast up, and I'm like, "Hey man, like, I get it if you cut the chicken breast up, that's cool before you dip it in before you fry it." And not even that he cut it up like that, the shit was black. And I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "Hey man, that's dark." I like, "Man, that's burnt." And he said, "Oh man, Frank said he wanted like that." And I'm like, "Man, I don't know that dude that well, but I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna serve that to no damn kid." I'm like, "Can we get this remade?" It was like a disaster. It took an hour, an hour and I never forget this, an hour and 48 minutes for their food to come out. An hour and 48 minutes for their food to come out. And we just got out of training. So we still trying to figure out the drinks and all of that. And I was like, bro, something told me but I didn't leave. But because, I'm glad I didn't leave, because if I would have left, I would have never had the idea. I would have never met the connections with this. I would have never met Sydney. So everything happened for a reason. But some things, man, it ain't worth it at all. Are you recording me or are you taking pictures? Like, you got the camera, like, not this camera, you got the camera like staring right at me. Like, I need to know which one you're doing. Like, why are you recording? Like, I'm already getting recorded. But anyway, so since this is the season finale, I'm gonna do things different so a lot of people can tune in. So the biggest thing that's trending right now is that Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl. So I want to ask Spider, do you think at the Super Bowl that he's going to perform Not Like Us?
I think so, man. I think it's too big not to.
Okay. And how big do you think that's going to be if he performs that? How do you think that's going to damage Drake's career?
No. Like, I don't know if we talked about it on air, off air, or if I just talked about it with somebody else, but he has a trump card nobody else in a rap does, and that he's Jewish. Most of the music executives are Jewish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he can get into rooms that other people just will never be able to.
That's facts.
So I don't think anyone could. He's the only one that could damage his own career, or those music execs turn against him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's facts. Cause I can imagine at the Super Bowl, they not like us. They not like us.
Yeah.
Everybody
That
singing it.
whole crowd, man.
Man, because at the Super Bowl, it's close to like what 90,000
It's a
people.
lot. He killed it last time too. He did that.
Oh man, what do you think was the best Super Bowl halftime show to you?
Ever?
Yeah.
Prince. If you haven't seen it, you gotta
Oh,
watch
I seen that one.
Okay.
That was a good one. He sung "Purple Rain" in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
awesome.
That was a good one. What was another one?
I liked the hip hop one. That was really good. But that was mainly because like you just hadn't seen anything like that at the Super Bowl.
Oh
before.
yeah, like the Dr. Dre and Eminem,
Yeah.
Snoop. Yeah, that was a good one right there. I like that one. That was a good one. I thought that was dope. But I still like everybody saying that Lil Wayne got robbed because it's in New Orleans. But in reality, what songs can Lil Wayne sing at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Lil Wayne is dope. Don't get me wrong. Lil Wayne has bars. Lil Wayne has lyrics. Lil Wayne is talented. He's on the top 10. But in reality, he doesn't really have a Super Bowl kind of song. Except for what, a Millie? You gonna sing Lollipop? Yeah, I can't really think of nothing. Like, yeah, I can't think of nothing on top of my head. I'm pretty sure there is some out there, but I can't think of. Lil Wayne has those songs that's like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lil Wayne has those songs that's like Gucci for mixtapes, for the streets. He doesn't have those songs that can be really big for a Super Bowl. That's just my opinion. I know I'm probably gonna catch flack on this, but that's my opinion. I don't think he has those type of songs for that. And I feel like, and also if Kendrick Lamar bring Lil Wayne out, how do you feel about Lil Wayne and Drake's relationship? Do you think it's just business, or you think, what do you think about that?
I have no idea, man. 'Cause I can't tell at all, like what's going on there. But I don't know. Drake has real friends in the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's used so many people.
he has used a lot of people. He has like jumped on people that's hot just to make him stay relevant and use them. Then he'll bounce out from them. But one thing I can say about him is that he does promote people's shit. You know what I mean? Does do that.
It's business.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't really think. Yeah, you're right. I can't really think of anything like that. That's like, that that he's really cool with in his business. I don't really think too many really fuck with him at all. But it's gonna be a good halftime show. I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be dope and things. And I saw this thing that's floating around, everybody knowing about Diddy. So yeah, he's gone. He out of here. And your boy, I never liked Diddy, so I'm glad Diddy is up out of there. I don't even know what to do. Yeah, go on, Diddy. You up out of there, bro. You deserve everything you are getting. I'm glad that they finally got your ass. I never liked Diddy. I always thought he was a grimy, shiesty, big-headed, think he was a shit-ass person. And look what happened. Got his ass. Good. I'm glad. Whew, I'm so glad that they got that month. But that's the big thing. And I don't think he's getting out. Nope. I don't think he's getting out of it at all. There's no way that you can get out of that if the feds come and get you, they have a 99.9 conviction rate. A 99.9 conviction rate. If the feds get you, it's a wrap. There's no way. What's funny? I want to laugh. Say it. Say it. Oh, that Diddy and R. Kelly gonna be cellmates? You know they got a song together. So they gonna be performing that in jail at the talent show. Straight up. They gonna be performing that in jail at the talent show. But yeah, I'm just glad. And
This is crazy, man. This the first line of the indictment.
What's that?
For decades, the defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. For decades, dude. That's crazy.
Decades. He was probably doing that shit when Biggie was out. Do you know anybody who had anything to do with that? They're gone.
Yep.
If you even got butt naked in the room with him, you're out of here. If you even slept with a woman with him, you're out of here. And a man, you slept with a man with him, you out of here. Even you opened the door and saw what he was doing, you're done. This shit is like that Jeffrey Epstein. Straight up. This is like the Jeffrey Epstein to me. Because the reason that is that he has tapes, he has videos. It's going to be so many people that's famous, rappers, singers, producers, that's going to go down with him. And you know what's crazy? Cat Williams said it in the beginning on that Shannon Sharp thing, on the Shannon Sharp podcast. He said in 2024, this is the year people going to get exposed. The truth going to come out. And you're going to see all the lies on people. And surely not, a lot of people has been getting exposed. A lot of stuff that's been coming out. And a lot of people has been like getting canceled. So he was not lying. At all. At all. Yo, Spider, did you hear about that Shannon Sharp thing that he did on Instagram?
I don't know exactly what happened. I just keep hearing people talk about him doing something.
So
I know it with some ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
He went on Instagram Live and it was him having sex, but you couldn't see it, but you can hear it. What made it weird, brother? Why are you growling? Like, Unc old ass got in between some legs and it was too warm for him. The live was a minute and 16 seconds. Unc old ass couldn't handle it no more. What? But I can't laugh because let one of us accidentally go on Instagram Live and we in the bedroom. We don't know how we sound at all.
Oh, but we're not going to be going live either.
Yeah.
You don't do that accidentally. Like it's not just like push a button. Oh my God, I'm accidentally live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a couple buttons and couple steps that you have to press to go on Instagram Live. Because when you hit live, you're gonna say, I think they ask you, "Are you sure?" And you press yes, and then they're gonna ask if you got a connection, and you hit yes. So I just don't get it. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. You know, I don't know. I'm not that man. I like Shannon Sharp. You know, I watch his podcast all the time when they come out. I watch Club Shay Say. I love Nightcap. I said that a million times. I love it. Like, he inspired me. His two podcasts, like Nightcap and Club Shay Shay, inspired me to make the update with my boy Leo. That's what inspired me to make the update, is watching how he progressed and how he did Nightcap. So that's what, inspired me, wanted me to do something kind of like that, but not in all the way like Nightcap, but just in that way. It inspired me because I watch it, I study it. I write stuff down, how he does it, how he, how he goes off from his segments and everything. I love it. So, but it's still weird that his ass went on Instagram live growling. Like, what? I can't do it. I can't even if he like tried to record himself to like, have sex with somebody, I can't even be that person. Cause in my mind, I'm thinking I'm doing this, but I don't want to sit here and see myself, and then it's not what I imagined in my mind. Now, if I do that, and the next time I do it, my self-esteem is going to be down, and I'm going to be self-conscious with myself, and I'm like, oh, damn, that's how I looked on camera. Oh, man, I thought I looked like this, but really I look like an ass, don't know what I'm doing, so I just avoid all of that, and I don't like to, can't do it. Nope, can't. Because you're not about to kill my self-esteem. You're not about to have my confidence level down at all. Can't do it. It's fucking weird. And why do you want to watch yourself? That's weird to me. Fucking weird. If anybody out there still doesn't know Liquid Death, they're great. They're a great refreshing drink. If you like club soda, the lime is the best. And they also have one with just water. It's the white can. The water's refreshing. Tastes like it's just from it tastes like it's from freshly off an island. Oh my gosh, refreshing. Liquid Death. You can get it at your nearest QT, Walmart, Kroger's, and any gas station, 7-Eleven, and what's another? Shells. They all have Liquid Death. Trust me, they're great. $3.49 a can, $11.99 at Walmart for a 12-pack. Hopefully, I'll get sponsored by them right there. That's it right there. That's the sponsor. I'm telling you. But oh yeah, speaking about that Shannon Sharp thing, so I got something funny to say. So it's kind of like that, but not in that way. So when I was I think I just started bartending, and I was like 3 weeks in, and I was like 40 minutes late. And sorry, Mom, to my family for what I'm about to say. I know y'all watched this, but I just got to say this to piggyback off that. My bar manager, he was like, "Hey man, you like 30 minutes late. Why are you late?" I was like, "You want to know the truth or you want to hear a lie? Because I could tell you the truth if you really want to know." He like, "Yeah, I don't want to hear no you stuck in traffic or none of that. I want to hear the truth." I was like, "I was getting some head." He just looked at me and I looked at him. He like, "Are you being funny?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I was really getting some head, and it took a lot longer than I expected." And so he just told me to get out of his face. Can you respect that though? If you was a manager, Spider, and your employee said he was getting some head, that's what he was late. Can you respect that?
Yeah, I could.
Like, he didn't even write me up. He just said, "Just go and get to work."
Make it faster next time.
Yeah, well, tell her to do it better. Maybe I would have came faster. But yeah, I feel like if one of my employees told me that, I respect that. I'll be like, you know what? Go ahead. Go wash your hands first. Get yourself together. And go ahead and get to work. You hungry? I know you are. What? I'm pretty sure you hungry afterwards. Shit. Why are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking your head? I bet this gonna be the most viewed one. Cause it's just me being real. You don't think so? I think this is gonna be the most viewed one because this is me really being unfiltered. Cause I can't say half of the stuff with Sydney. I got a lady in the room. They can't see you. You off camera. And I'm being so honest, guys. I'm so sorry that I'm just feel like I'm rambling on because Sydney got called into work at the literally an hour before I had to come on here. So this is so like, not part of the plan. And I was going to cancel, but she told me not to. But I'm just going to wrap this up a little bit. Before I wrap this up, I did say I was going to recap. I got a lot of backlash for saying I didn't like Mary J. Blige. I still don't, and that's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. My auntie called me. My cousins called me, and they saying that I'm tripping. And I asked them, really name me some hits that she has. And they named a lot, and I'm like, I don't consider those hits. Like Mary J. Blige is not a good singer to me. She's not. I don't think she has a voice. I don't think she can perform well. I just don't. I feel like somebody that you could put on the same caliber as her to kind of make the same music as Alicia Keys, and Alicia Keys is excellent. She could sing. She could play the piano. She could perform well. I'll put Alicia Keys before Mary J. Blige because they kind of have similar songs, heartbreaking songs, things that, talk about real stuff. I just don't think she's that great. Oh, yeah, Spider, one thing that I got backlash on also that you picked that I didn't pick was the Boyz II Men. A lot of people got on me about that. And I listened to their songs, so I would have to take out Drew Hill. I'm going to have to reverse that.
That's a tough one.
You think so?
I like Drew Hill too, but Boyz II Men is just classic.
Yeah. I started back and going.
If you want hits, man, they got them.
I think they got more hits than Drew Hill.
No, yeah, they probably do.
They got more hits than Drew Hill. Like Drew Hill, but one thing about Drew Hill, a lot of their hits really come from their first album. Like Beauty, In a Bedroom, Never Break a Promise, If I Had, I think it's 5 Steps. Yeah, that's 5 right there. Like,
Let's see real fast. So on Spotify, the top 5 songs for Boyz II Men,
mm-hmm.
The lowest one is Motown Philly. It's 77 million streams. The rest of them are like 300 million plus.
Man, I bet one of them is like I'm doing fine. Is that one up there on the top 5?
I'll have to look in a second because Drew Hill's top 5 on Spotify is all between 20 and 58 million. So it's not even close as far as streaming goes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like they have hits, and like all right, let me see, because I want to make sure I got
top 5 on Boyz II Men is On Bended Knee, End of the Road, I'll Make Love to You, One Sweet Day, and Motown Philly.
Yeah, see, and Drew Hill got Beauty, How Deep Is Your Love, These Are the Times, and How Deep Is Your Love. Those are really not that good to me. In My Bed, Tell Me, I Should Be. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they really don't have that. And so I take that back, what I said, because Boyz II Men, like, what? Like, they got End of Road, I Make Love to You, One Bended Knee, Doing Just Fine, A Song for Mama, Water Runs Dry. It's So Hard to Say Goodbye. Let It Snow. That One Sweet Day with Mariah Carey. Hey Lover with LL Cool J. Speaking of LL Cool J, this man came out with another album. Hang it up, brother. Hang it the fuck up.
He's been going since he was like 16.
Who, LL?
Yep.
Hang it up. I can't. I mean, I like 3 songs from LL.
Ooh, I gotta know what they are.
I Need Love.
Okay.
Hey Lover. No, not Hey Lover. Man, how's that song? Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Yeah.
That was a hit. And what's the name? Oh, I like Bad too. And what was this song? Love You Better. I didn't like Mama Said Knock You Out. I thought that was horrible.
Yeah, that's a rough one, man. Especially if you're listening to songs like the ones you were saying.
Yeah.
He has 2 different styles. He's got the lover boy style and he's got some aggressive shit.
Yeah, when he does that aggressive shit, like, brother, I don't think that's you. I don't think that's you. That is not your style.
Yeah, 'cause my favorite ones are like Round the Way Girl, like the slower,
Okay.
like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think he's like, we talked about this. I think he's a better actor
Yeah.
than a rapper. And I was like, and I heard that song he got with Eminem. Trash. And I like Eminem. Eminem's my favorite rapper. Hands down. And I catch a lot of flack because of that. They're like, you like Eminem? The reason I like Eminem, his wordplay, he really makes you think about what he said. And this is like one of the first rappers who really don't sit here and talk about talk about money, cars, clothes, hoes. Like, he talks about real stuff that gets you thinking. Like, he's dope, man. Like, I don't think, like, he's cold as hell to me. Like, my top 10 rappers, not in this order, because that's going to be a long time, but not in this order. It's Eminem, Pac, Biggie, Nas. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put them in this order. I'm gonna put them in the right order. So this is my order. It's gonna be Eminem, Pac, Nas, Biggie, J. Cole, Kendrick, Jadakiss, who else is up there? Lil Wayne. And damn, did I say Jay-Z?
I don't think so.
Oh, Jay-Z. I thought I said him, but
You
Jay-Z.
might have.
Jay-Z. What's yours? Do you know yours?
I couldn't say like right off the top of my head, but I know like Rakim is my favorite of all time.
Okay.
And then I like some weirdo underground dudes like MF Doom is great.
Okay.
Well, it was great. Rest in peace. Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
Oh, yeah, Prodigy was cold.
Like, he was always great. Pretty much anyone from Wu-Tang I'd put up there.
It was just too many of them.
Yeah, there was a lot, especially towards the end.
Yeah, it was like 40 people.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was so many.
Like big mainstream dudes, I'll definitely put Jay-Z up there.
Mm-hmm.
I like Cole. I like Kendrick. I don't know, man.
All right.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
All right, I'm going to give you these things right here to say. You got to pick one. Rakim or Big Daddy Kane?
Oh, damn. Rakim. But Big Daddy Kane is pretty badass.
Yeah. Jay-Z or Nas?
Go Nas.
Nas? I'm going to go with Nas. Also, I think a lot of people I think people like Jay-Z for his business-wise.
Yeah. That's
why I think people say Jay-Z's on top, because how he rapped in his business and how he made it to like how he started Rockefeller and where he's at and leveled up.
I personally always liked his beat selection over his actual lyrics and stuff.
Oh yeah, Nas had horrible beat selection. That's what a lot of people didn't like Nas because of his beat selection. It was horrible. Okay, Clips or Mobb Deep?
Oh,
I'm going
I
with
have
the.
to go Clips, man.
I'm going with the Clips. I'm going with the
They
Clips.
influenced too many other people.
Yeah, I'm going with the Clips. Oh man, Pusha T is one of my. He's on my top 20.
Yeah, I'd put him up there.
Pusha T got bars. Like Pusha T, people sleep on Pusha because he's not as big, but Pusha T can spit. Pusha T can spit. Who was Cola? Kendrick.
Damn. That depends on the day, but I think right now it's Kendrick. I go back and forth between those two, but they're, I guess, for different reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cole. I like Kendrick, but I didn't like Pimp a Butterfly. I thought that album was trash to me. I did not like it. I did not like it. I'm sorry. Like a lot of people gonna say, "Oh man, you just got to think." You know what I mean? You just not music up on knowledge when it comes to music. I don't like I am. Trust me. And it takes you a while to sit here to I hate when people listen to an album in one day and saying it's trash or it's good. Like,
Yeah, I need multiple listens.
yeah, you have to sit here and like literally sit and listen to it. You can't judge an album off one day. That's impossible.
There's two massive songs off of To Pimp a Butterfly.
What's that?
One of them's King Kunta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the other one is? It's one of his biggest songs, period.
And We Gonna Be All Right.
That's the one.
Yeah.
They both King Kunta has over 600 million streams on Spotify.
Damn.
All Right has 750 million.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not. That's just my opinion. I think Good Kid, Mad City. My
Yeah,
gosh.
that one's
Oh
amazing.
my gosh, that's a
perfect
classic.
project.
That's a classic.
But yeah, that's I looked at this one thinking those were the two songs that I DJ'd off of that album.
Okay.
Most. So that makes sense. To me.
Okay, yeah, I said yeah. So you got like a emotional tie with that because it brings back memories when you was DJing and like with that I get that. That damn album.
I still think that was like him not necessarily trying to make hits, but incorporate the popular style at the time.
Yeah.
Kind of like Cole and KMD.
Okay.
Like those are
Yeah.
to me, those are the most commercial sounding albums either one of them have.
Yeah. I feel it was some songs on there, like that song Pride off that damn album, that really gets you thinking. That song. And it was some songs on there, but I know what you mean by that. I do know what you mean by like commercial wise. I do. Because it just seemed like it wasn't their style. They was just trying to get something to go like kind of move over to the not pop,
Yeah.
but just move.
I don't even know how to say it.
Yeah.
Right, but you kind of
I know exactly what you
hitting
mean.
on what I'm thinking.
Yeah, not pop, but they was trying to like gravitate in a larger horizon instead of the people that they had. So no, I definitely understand that. Drake or Wayne? Wayne. What was his best album to you?
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna go with the Carter 2.
I think I'd go 3.
See, now I'm glad you said that because what you said about Damn and KMD, I feel that same way with the Carter 3.
Yeah.
I feel like that was commercial.
It was more than the rest of his stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cause Carter 2, that was like he was hungry. You can just tell, man, the stuff he was saying on there and the songs, man, like it's not one song on there that you just can't listen to. on there. It's like it's like 2 songs on there I don't like, but that album was was cold. That album was cold to me. Yeah, oh my gosh. But Drake, Take Care was the first album that I ever bought.
Crazy.
That was the first one I ever bought because I always downloaded it. So I didn't see the point of buying something. And I think around that time, LimeWire was gone. Like when that album came out, like 2012, I think it was no longer LimeWire. If it was, it wasn't as popular as it was. Like I don't think you could have download like how you can like download back then. You know what I mean? But that was the first one. And Take Care was the first album that you can actually listen to from beginning to end without skipping. I feel like that's a classic album. I feel like that's a classic album right there. I think that's dope. Like, is it if I answered this call, can they be able to hear them?
If you hold the bottom of it up to the mic.
All right, bet. I'll put it on. Yo, hey, I'm shooting on my podcast, so don't say nothing wild. I just gotta ask you a question. Yo,
what up?
Do you think that Drake has a classic album?
Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think his classic? One of his albums that's classic to you?
Take Care.
Take Care. I think so too. I think Take Care and So Far Gone are like his best 2 bodies of work.
Yeah.
Of all.
I agree.
Like I don't think anything is better than that. I think after Views, that's when I don't know, he fell off to me.
Views was crazy big.
Yeah. Views was crazy.
That's really where all the his ghostwriting allegations came, like after Views and stuff like that.
Yeah, because
all his reference tracks and stuff.
Yeah, because if you notice, he never had reference tracks, anything that's before Views. Like, So Far Gone, Take Care, Thank Me Later, Nothing Was the Same, and Views, it's no reference tracks.
Yeah.
But after that, that's when he had those reference tracks. And Views was a cold album.
Yeah.
I think that's when he fell off.
I can tell you, had never had a song. There's 2 different songs. The first one was One Dance. I constantly got song requests for that. And then after that, what was even bigger was that
Controller?
Lil Nas X song. That song blew everything out of the
The one with Jack Harlow? Oh.
No, the original.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even remember what
I know. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But One Dance, for the longest time, I was like, I never had a song requested like that.
You know what's crazy? One Dance was Drake first time going number 1.
Really?
Yeah, he had like top 10 hits, like hits that's in the top 10. Huh?
Headlines or Doing Me? None of them was.
Nope, number 1. One Dance was his first number 1 on the Hot Billboard.
That's crazy.
That was his first one. Well, all right, I'm gonna get at you. I'm glad you called right there. This is crazy.
All
right. But yeah, that's crazy. That was his first number 1.
He had at one point, right after Scorpion came out, every song on that album was on the top 100 for hip hop. Plus,
Scorpion?
Yeah, plus
like
2 or 3 songs that he was featuring on. So he had I want to say it was something like 30 songs on the Hot 100 at one point.
Oh yeah. See, that's when the reference tracks started coming about. When he did Scorpion. That's when all the reference tracks started coming. The ghostwriting rumors. I feel like once you get that big, man, like you trying to stay relevant. And it's kind of hard to, to stay relevant. that's just how I feel. But when I used to rap, put that pen to the paper. Shit, I actually, real talk, I used to write for, like, I didn't know, this is crazy. I did not know ghostwriting was a thing until I got older. Swear. So me and my boys would be in my room writing, listening to the beat. And sometimes they get like writer's block and they like rap what they got and ask me how that sound and they'd be stuck. I would literally tell them, hey bro, you should say this and say this and say this. And when I got older, I didn't know that was part of ghostwriting. I didn't know that. So think about, we would have made it big. I could have got credit for that. I did not know that was ghostwriting at all. That's crazy to me. Well, it's getting that time, y'all. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in every Wednesday. Straight up. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys. Thank you guys for always subscribing. Thank you guys for following. I thank you guys for even watching it. It still blows my mind when people watch this to me. Like, I especially thank you guys for like making one of my videos go viral. That one, Spider, you remember when I said that that dude stole those liquor and he said it was my it was the blow up doll.
Yeah.
Like people ask me, man, was that true? I'm like, yes, that was no, that's a true ass story. Like, that's a true story. That dude literally said he had his blow up doll. And we was all appalled, like we was shocked, like, bro, what? So like, I appreciate you guys for making that go viral. Like, I wasn't expecting that to go viral. I didn't even think it was it was a viral thing. But thank you guys for, helping me get like that. Thank you guys for, actually subscribing. Thank you guys for following me. I don't really think you guys know how much that means to me. Cause like, I just took this idea, like, I'm not doing this to, you know what I mean, to like just blow up and thinking I'm gonna make millions and millions of dollars, or I'm just doing this for the fun, man. I'm doing this for people to tune in, like, and when I see that I got people tuning in, and I see the views, it just blows my mind. Like, oh shit, like people are actually enjoying this. Like, people, writing me saying like, hey man, I like this, or when I go to work. Or like I'm like, it was like twice I was been out and about and somebody said something. I thought they was offended me. Like, they was coming at me. Like on one of the episodes, I was talking about a girl that came in there and stiffed me. And I was like, hey man, why didn't you tip me? She's like, I'm broke. And I'm like, I'm broke too, bitch. And people started quoting that to me. They like this, come up to me, I'm broke too, bitch. I'm like, oh, excuse me, what the hell? Hold up, who you calling? They like, no, it's your podcast. I'm like, oh snaps, you actually watched it? Or people come up to me, they make fun of me because I had that half gallon of chocolate milk for the hot chip challenge. And they said, why'd you get a half gallon of chocolate milk? Like that was gonna cool your mouth off. It's too thick. You supposed to use white milk.
That reminds me though, how did the rest of that night treat you?
Man, oh my gosh, it was bad. Oh, I couldn't. Oh my gosh, it was bad. It was horrible. My stomach was on fire, and I had to go to work the next day and open. I was miserable. I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. I don't know what made me do that. Like, people thought that. Spider, can you tell like the audience? They think that was a fake reaction. They thought,
no. No, that was not fake at all.
That was a real reaction. Like, I really had to leave.
Well, yeah, they didn't even get to see the good parts of it when you aren't on camera.
Yeah, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna post that. I think I'm gonna post the behind the scenes of that. Like they didn't get to see that, but we got the footage of me being behind the scenes, how I was reacting. Like, nah, it was real. It was real deal. Like I left outside the studio to go like damn near throw up. Like it was bad. And then I see Sydney barely eat her damn chip. Like it was bad. I was damn near. Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, man, this is the season finale, season 2. So after this, you guys will not be seeing the industry for a while till we get everything situated. I'm not trying to record 2 podcasts at the same time. Not when I'm trying to start off the other one with my boy. It's just not my podcast for either or. This is me and Sydney podcast. And the next one's me and Leo podcast. So those ones coming out. And I'm really excited for you guys to see that one. I'm super stoked. I'm super pumped to start recording that. Cause like, man, I'm telling you guys, this one, yeah, that one's gonna be it. Like, I'm not saying that this one, I love this one. I love doing this because this is the industry that I work in. It's an industry that people get to, understand. But that other one is gonna be, just different. So more people can gravitate and understand also. But yeah, can't wait for it. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for staying tuned. We will be back. We will be out soon. And still hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And also, like I said, go on the Instagram page, _industry24. You guys can also go on Facebook to my older crowd, The Industry on Facebook. And even though I'm not going to be coming out with anything, I'm just going to be taking different videos from previous episodes and just making clips and posting them. And I'm going to be going on Facebook. I said Facebook, Instagram Live. I might do a Facebook Live, but I'm going to be definitely doing Instagram Live, just tuning in, staying relevant with you guys. So like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. I know you guys going to get tired of me saying it. Like, damn, bro, we heard you already. But before we close out, we got to do the original closeout. Got to ask the top 3 favorites to close out with. So, the top 3, Spider, what are your top 3 90s sitcoms?
All right. Martin's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go Seinfeld is up there. That
Okay.
one's weird as hell if you've never seen it.
I've seen Seinfeld.
Yeah. I go like Family Matters.
Really? Family Matters?
Mhm.
Over Fresh Prince?
Yeah, I was never a big Fresh Prince. I was a fan of his music back in the day, but not the show.
What?
Nah.
I'm going to tell you why I didn't like Family Matters. And why I like the show, but I'm going to tell you why it irritated me. Steve wanted Laura. Laura was not even that good looking. And he wanted to choose her over Myra, who loved him, treated him right, and she was better looking than Laura. And Laura dogged him. Then not even dogged him. This man made another version of himself. And she chose him. And still treated Steve like crap. Talked about this man like a dog. But that's who he went. I'm like, I can't go. I can't go. But no, I did like Family Matters. I did like that. So I'm going to go with Fresh Prince number 1. I'm going to go with Martin now because I got older and I understood some of those jokes. But I didn't really understand them growing up.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I'm going to go with that now. But I like Martin now. But as me actually growing up as a child, what I watched was Fresh Prince, the Wayans Brothers.
Oh, when they had the newspaper stand thing.
Yeah.
That one. I
Yes.
forgot about that, man. That was
Yes.
awesome.
Yes. Pops was my favorite.
Yeah.
He like, I just need a little taste. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, that one. And a lot of people gonna sleep on this, but the Jamie Foxx show.
Oh yeah.
I watched that. I love the Jamie Foxx show. And I don't consider this a 90s. It was like early thousands. I used to love George Lopez. Love that show growing up. And I used
That
to,
must have been 2000s. I don't
Yeah.
really remember. I remember it being a show. I don't remember the show though.
yeah. And I remember Boy Meets World. Everybody
Yeah.
loved Topanga.
Yep.
That was everybody's first crush. Was good old Topanga. And I did like Full House. Cut it out.
That was another one I wasn't a big fan of.
You wasn't?
Nah.
I feel like after like it just every episode towards the end, it was always this sad shit. Like what? Like, no, I don't know. I watched it and I watched Sister Sister.
Yeah, that
Oh
was good.
shit.
Girlfriends.
Girlfriends, yes. A smart guy. Man. Sister Sister was my shit. I used to love them. Go Home, Roger.
I had a crush. Well, I still have a crush on Tracy Ellis Ross.
My gosh, man, who you telling? Who are you telling? Man, she is gorgeous. My boy say I be tripping on that. She is gorgeous to me. I had the biggest crush. You know who I had the biggest crush on? Girlfriends. I think her name was Lynn, the light skinned one. The tattoo on her arm. Man, I had the biggest crush on her. Man, that was like, yeah, she was the one. I used to always say, I get famous, she gonna be my wife. I used to always say that. Like when she see me, yeah, that's it. She gonna love me. And I used to think that but smart guy when I was younger. I mean, not smart guy, sister with Tia. But then the older I got, she resembles my cousin too much. And I was like,
I hate that, man. I met a girl, it was not too long ago. And like I didn't see her for a while.
Yeah.
And when I did, she looked like one of my aunts. And I was like, nah, man, I can't do it.
Yeah, man. I swear she resembles my cousin too much. You know my cousin Jackie. Yeah, she resembles her to they like favorite each other too much. I'm like, nope, I'm good. I was like, I was like, no. I used to have a big crush on Tia. Then like I swear the older I get, I'm like, she reminds me of my cousin. I'm like, this shit is, oh no, I have to cut this off. And I used to have a big crush on Fancy. Everybody loved them some Fancy, whoever watched the Jamie Foxx show. Yep. And the House of Pains, but I don't think that's a 90s show. That's early 2000s. Early kind of mid 2000s. I used to love the House of Pains. But those are my top 3. Those are Spider's top 3. Thank you guys for tuning in. I see you guys soon. Like I said, please check out the update that's going to be coming out. I will be posting a couple things on the industry page. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, please hit that subscribe button. And please go on Instagram, _industry24. And we'll see you guys soon. Next time we got Sydney coming back. Like I said, congratulations to her, for doing big things, starting off on a new career path. Much due respect to her. And we'll see you guys soon. Thank y'all.